slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Everybody stand by. Industry is in the house.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Here he is, the controversial but legendary BDP.
And wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so powerful.
Make way for the king.
If I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative.
Another Mike and Mike production. In 3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't have the log in either. Welcome to the Cigars Podcast, episode 356. Music's very loud. What are you doing? It'll go down.
No Phil. No Phil today.
No Phil today. Welcome to the Cigar Podcast, a show brought to you commercial free, but a massive shout out to our amazing patrons on Patreon. Thanks to your unwavering support, we'll be able to...
Go ahead.
What?
Keep going.
We'll be able to deliver... What are we delivering? Unwavering support, we'll be able to deliver unfiltered, unbiased opinions on all things cigars and personalities in the cigar world. Your backing makes it possible for us to keep it real for our listeners. Cheers to you. If you'd like to become a Patreon member, go to, it's covered up by the camera, www.patreon.com and search A Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
Ta-da. Can I connect to the Roadcaster without...
Somebody's got to hit the button,
Oh, yeah?
I think.
Let's see.
Who are we calling?
Nobody, but if we want to play the clips.
Oh, the clip later?
Yeah. And I need help.
Do I have to get up and hit the button?
No. I got it. Can somebody...
Can somebody hit the
bring
Bluetooth
me
button?
The
What
ashtray.
What ashtray?
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Oh, I know what ashtray it is.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to... There's nobody left up there.
Steve's there.
Oh, Steve's there. Oh, I need him to do something, by the way.
What are we doing? We're so unorganized.
We're so
today,
unorganized.
apparently. So what do we?
Today we are smoking, thanks to Jason Sharp. We are smoking the world's. Oh, you got to do the hand thing. The world's strongest cigar.
The world's strongest.
That's what we will be reviewing on the Patreon today
Give me
by
a break.
HVC.
Give me a break. Come on.
It made David Garofalo sick.
And New England Cigar Expo.
It's from the event up there.
It's from the New England Cigar Expo.
Yes, with David Garofalo. Oh, just throw that out of there.
It's got some good weight to it.
It does. Feels a little heavy.
Mm. Okay. It's 18.9 grams. 18.9 grams.
So your buddy Aaron Rodgers has a problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
What happened?
He does.
What did he do?
And the Jets game last night during the Steelers, he was caught picking his nose,
Really?
and then he ate it.
Oh, boy.
I gagged typing up the story.
He's got more than one problem, dude, because they look terrible.
Yeah, it went on to say it. And then I guess people attacked him through social media for the rest of the game.
Really?
Yes. And he was very upset, and he was terribly distraught, so he was very angry.
That's hilarious.
But there's actual footage of him just...
picking a nose and eating it? What's the thought
Who
process?
eats it?
What's the thought process on that? Okay, it's
hold on.
Sunday night prime time.
Yes.
All cameras. I mean, you got to be in a stadium of what? 70, 80,000 people minimum?
Well, he got caught on football feed. It's not like, somebody with their phone got him.
Yeah.
He was,
He picked his nose and ate it.
But you got to think, a guy like him, there's always a camera on him.
Right.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
So he probably doesn't think about it. And he's like, he would have been better just went,
yeah, it
done
would
that.
have been more masculine.
Right. Then, his finger's in there. I saw the footage.
Maybe that's why I had such an off day.
I don't know. There was some bull about it helping eating boogers helps the cognitive ability of your brain or something.
Oh, that's complete horseshit.
Complete horseshit. That's not true at all.
That's amazing.
It's very quiet.
Aaron
here all of a sudden.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, because hair's not turned up.
Eating boogies.
Eating boogies. Boogie eating. Now he's going to be the booger eater. Everybody's going to call him that.
Well, did you see Deshaun Watson? He went down.
Deshaun?
Oh, you have no idea.
I have no idea.
And now I don't have Phil here to help me.
Yep. Sorry.
So this
who's
guy,
Deshaun?
so he snapped his Achilles, and he's a Cleveland Browns guy.
That hurts. Oh, so what in the same game?
No, and the entire fan base was chanting, "You deserve it."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty
You don't
bad.
like him, huh?
You know, definitely not a Deshaun Watson fan.
Apparently nobody is.
I don't know if I could partake in the chanting.
Yeah, I mean, the guy got hurt.
Yeah, he's done.
So you're going to have to turn the air down.
He's done. You're killing me here.
You're closer. Yeah, but I will start reading the next trending story, and then I will cut you out. Oh, my goodness. The late golf icon Arnold Palmer was appalled by former President Donald Trump, who allegedly started boasting about Palmer's genitals
Yeah.
at a campaign rally Saturday and couldn't believe the crudeness of the Republican nominee for president, according to his family.
What did he say? Yes.
Watch out for the sign. Watch out for the sign.
Thank you. Perfect. I'll grab it from there. Steve.
Hey, I got something. I won't tell
He's
him on
gone.
the show.
And
That's
he's gone.
fine. That's fine. You didn't turn the air down.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did.
To close it, let's see. A senior advisor for Trump's campaign told reporters before his rally in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, that the event would kick off his closing argument to voters as the election nears.
Okay.
So he wasn't supposed to obviously talk about.
Arnold Palmer's huge dong.
Apparently, yes. Instead, Trump opened his remarks by talking about Latrobe-born Palmer's penis when he took. So that's what he said. He said when he took the showers with the other pros, they came out there and they said, "Oh my God, that's unbelievable."
That's like a violation, though, right? You're not supposed to make.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, he's dead, so he died in 2016.
Oh, he's.
Yeah, Arnold Palmer, who died in 2016, would almost certainly have been insulted by Trump's latest crass
So we're just assuming that
locker room
he'd
talk.
been upset.
Well, I've never heard any. I mean, he played golf for a long time.
Yeah.
I never heard anybody else talk. I mean, like Milton Berle supposedly had a big one, but everybody knew it. Everybody talked about it. I've never heard this about Uncle Arnie before.
Would you be mad if somebody said you got a huge dick?
Well, maybe he's the original BDP.
Maybe he is the original
Maybe.
BDP.
Maybe.
You know, it's just like
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
a little
know.
disrespectful. I mean, the man's dead. Maybe if he was alive, it wouldn't be as upsetting.
it's not like he said he had a small dick.
Well, that's true. That's true.
It doesn't seem like
That'd have
it's.
been terrible. But why? Why does he bring that up? And it showed him going like this,
Yeah.
like he was,
Nice.
it's big.
Nice. I don't know. I don't know why he did.
Why? Big?
To keep it, just got to keep it entertaining, I guess.
I guess. I don't
You
know. Maybe it was the only fact he knew about Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer, huge dick.
Huge. And when I mean huge, I mean huge.
Huge.
Huge. It was massive.
That is
Biggest dick I
fantastic.
ever saw.
Well, hey, you know,
We called him BDP.
we call him BAP. Wait, BDAP?
Big Arnold Palmer dick?
Big Dick Arnold Palmer?
Just BDP.
BDA?
Just BDP.
Big Dick Palmer?
Yes, runs in a family.
Ah,
Apparently
I
it runs in a
I got
family.
it. The original BDP. Sorry, it took me a second.
The original BDP. Ready for the next one?
You think this is going to be the strongest cigar ever?
That is actually the name. That's the name of the cigar.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah?
Ain't no fucking way.
Well, we'll find out. I so hope you
I
throw
smoke 2 Neanderthals a night.
It's supposed to be stronger. I don't know what's in it. We haven't got to that. We'll get into that on the other show.
Okay.
But I tried getting them from Terrence Riley, and he said, I didn't make them. I go, well, you had a box in your hand.
HVC made them.
HVC made it, yes.
So, before you get into the next story,
Yes.
I really want to reach for this here.
Okay.
All right, look, can I reach for it with my headphones on? Let's see.
Yeah, you got a little elastic there. Oh, I got excited. You leaned into my lap.
So,
Mike, there you go.
I had this bet.
You had a bet? I
Yeah.
wondered how we got it.
I had this bet with Eric Espinoza,
Yes.
and he made a comment, and he said, "I bet you anything. I bet you this is what's going to happen." I said, "Okay, I'll take that bet."
Is this that he could beat you up, that one?
No.
Oh.
No. But I did see a recent thing that Eric Espinoza still trends as far as, people. If you get into a fight, who do you want on your side?
Oh.
And Eric Espinoza
Still becomes one of those people.
I think John Yogerlight commented and said, "Oh, it's Mike all day.
Oh.
I want him on."
Right.
So we
He
made
just
this.
had a birthday, John Jurgerlight.
Yes, he did.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Jurgerlight.
So I made this bet.
Yes.
I said, "I'll take that bet." You know, it goes, I'll give you 2-1 or something like that.
What was the bet? You skipped over that.
I don't know. I mean,
You're not saying what the bet is?
I'm not saying what. Should I say what the bet is?
Well, that's sort of the story.
you think so?
Otherwise, we just have an ashtray that you won for some reason.
He believed
Yes.
that something was going to happen in the nation
Okay. What was it?
before elections,
Well,
and
a revolution?
no.
Civil War?
He thought for sure that there was going to be. I don't know if I should say it.
Why?
He thought for sure that there was going to be another shutdown.
For
for
COVID.
or whatever.
Oh, nah, they're not doing it again.
I'm like, okay, I'll take that bet.
Sure.
That was a sure thing.
Right. That's an easy
So here's what's funny. I don't really bet.
bet. Sure. Yeah, you're not a gambling man.
Yeah, I don't like to bet.
You know, you guys used to. Every year PCA, you guys used to make the same bet about
I
somebody
would.
winning. Yeah.
I would always bet the Bucks to win.
Right.
And then of course COVID hit. We didn't do PCA.
Right.
And the Bucks won. And that was the end of it for
Oh.
me. I was done at that point.
Gotcha.
I like to drop 100 on the Bucks to win.
Right.
And that would have been a nice payday. But of course there was no PCA.
No PCA.
So I made this bet with him.
Okay.
And here's what happens. When I do something like that,
Right.
I write it down verbatim.
Sure.
Exactly what the bet is
Right.
and when the date is that it expires.
It pays off. Greg does that too.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around.
Sure.
Right? So the month comes, the date comes, and I send the text to Erica, "Hey, you have officially lost your bet."
Oh.
And
It was before the election. What if it happens this week?
yeah, well, I mean, what's funny is the date that he had said,
Yeah.
once I said I'll take that bet, he goes, "Oh, no, I need more time than that, more time."
Oh.
than that." I said, "Okay, no problem. How many more
I would
months?
have went to election.
How many more months do you need?"
Right.
So we worked it out,
Sure.
and I said it, marked it in my calendar.
Was this always the payoff?
No.
Okay.
It was supposed to be a box of cigars.
Oh.
Or two. It was either 2-1, 2 boxes of mine for one for him or something, or 2 for him, 1 for me.
Something like
I
that.
don't. I mean, I have it written down.
Sure.
So I said, "Okay, no problem." Hey, guess what? You lost. So
Oh, you texted him, hey, the date came over, we didn't shut down.
Surprise.
Surprise.
So Jack reaches out to me and he's happy. You can tell that Jack is happy.
Right.
Hey, I heard I got a bet that I need to iron out. I said, "Okay, well, what are my options?" You know.
Oh, what are my winnings?
Like,
what
because
are my
it's
choices?
supposed to be cigars.
Sure.
Right? I'm like, "What do you have?" I don't want to, I want it to sting,
Right.
but I don't want it to be something obnoxious.
Yeah, right.
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 So Jack says, "We got these really badass ashtrays." I said, "Oh, perfect. I'll take one of those." I think there's like 300 of them made or something.
Yeah, I remember when they showed this.
So.
I wondered how we got this.
Oh yeah. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with this thing.
Do you need help holding it up there?
It's bigger than Arnold Palmer's penis.
Maybe the same size.
About the same size.
Maybe that's what he held it with.
Dude, look at this thing. How am I gonna open this? I'll just pop this out.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way it's going to stay in the box.
It's a megalodon. Grab that box. Look at this thing.
How funny would it be if
It's huge. It's huge.
It's
bro.
huge.
Huge. It's huge.
Has it been autographed? Should
No.
have thrown that in. Eric Espinoza.
No.
I should not have bet.
Right?
That's what he should say.
We should put Eric's face in the front of it.
Somehow put it in.
Bet loser.
Oh.
So yeah,
nice.
I think it's got to go. We got to put it up in the lounge or something. I want it somewhere.
Well, we're on this big.
I mean, it's not
nobody-
like it could fit on that table.
Well, we have to take everything else off.
Yeah, I really like the gorilla. So, but yeah, this is my winnings.
Oh, we'll have to figure out what
Look
to
at
do with it.
that.
It's nice.
Hell yeah! When this thing got here, and I opened it up, I'm like, my God, this is gigantic.
I thought maybe we had an event or something coming up. I wasn't aware
no,
of.
this is a bet lost.
We were just talking about it this morning, me and Steve, and I was like, well, I don't know, maybe Guy Fieri's coming to the shop. You want to put that piece back on top?
No, Guy Fieri can legitimately come to Deltona, and he's
It's
still
over there
working
on
at
that
the
side.
shop. Yeah, I'm talking.
The foam. Oh. It's heavy.
Guy Fieri could legitimately come to Deltona, and are you good?
I don't want to drop it. I'm holding
We
on.
didn't have to
I
put
can't move my hand now because it's
Oh
gonna
my
fall. It's gonna
God.
fall.
Let go. Just let go. You're upsetting me now, making me angry. Passionate. You're making me passionate.
All right. Well, whatever.
So yeah,
Oh.
This is a big deal here.
Pretty soon. I mean, we already have the other thing on the wall. We're going to be in Eric Espinoza podcast studio. Oh, if you hit that camera.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. I need Guy Fieri to come and say nice things about me. You know?
He already did.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the birthday message?
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true. But it's not recent. I need it again.
Oh, you need something new? You need
It's
something new?
October, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Oh. That should have been the bet. Guy Fieri on the show.
He can make that happen.
I know. That's why you should have got that.
That should have been my earnings.
Should have been the payoff.
Hey, here's what you're going to do. I want Guy Fieri
I
on
need
the
Guy
podcast.
Fieri at an event at my shop
Yeah.
and do the podcast.
Multiple.
I need Guy Fieri's
necklaces.
phone number.
He's not going to answer that. I'm
Guy
like, hey,
Fieri?
Yeah.
Sure he is. He's like Matt Booth, I think. He answers everybody's phone.
Think so?
He just gives it out probably like Matt Booth. And then you call him and he goes, hello, want to see my penis? Oh, that's just Matt Booth, not Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's not. Be reasonable.
Right. He's like, what do you want for lunch?
Yeah. What are we eating?
What are we eating? Oh, that would be a cool way to answer the
I found
phone.
this awesome dive.
Hi, this is Guy Fieri. What are we eating?
What are we eating? Oh. We're going to go to Chicken Guy.
Chicken. All right, Elon Musk is giving out money, Michael.
Really?
Elon Musk, the billionaire founder of Tesla and SpaceX, who's gone all in on Republican Donald Trump's candidacy for the White House, is pledging to give away $1 million a day.
A day?
To voters for signing his petition, his action petition. One random, not all of them. Everybody doesn't get one.
Right.
Which he could probably still afford that too.
Yeah.
Right. Backing the Constitution. Who would not sign a petition to back the Constitution?
I don't know.
I mean, we're all for that here in America.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the
You
Constitution.
think so? I don't think so.
Who doesn't like
I
it?
think you try and make
What, are we going to be socialists now? Just throw it out the window?
no. I don't want to misspeak and sound stupid. But doesn't the
Oh, come on.
Isn't the Constitution about like right to bear arms?
That's the Bill of Rights.
That's the Bill of Rights.
Constitution is the we the people.
That's the we the people thing.
We the people. In order
See,
to
I
form
told
a
you it
more
sounds
perfect
stupid.
union, blah, 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 blah.
Gotcha.
Blah, blah.
There you go. There's your clip.
Right.
Me sounding dumb.
Some experts say it is a violation of the law to link a cash handout to signing a petition that also requires a person to be registered to vote. A message seeking comment was left with the PAC on Sunday, as was I was sorry to say PCA, but it's PAC.
Yeah,
Different.
it's the
Totally
PAC.
different. It was a request for comment from the Justice Department.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. Did you see him land that rocket?
Yeah, where
The
it got
rocket
clamped?
booster? Yeah, I mean, it just came right back down and
Bro.
just right back.
And how about the bots? Did you see the robots?
Yeah, well, we did the robot last week.
It's amazing.
It is.
I need
iRobots.
those.
We have rockets now that come back and put themselves
guy's
back on
crushing
the
it.
stand.
The guy's crushing.
So-
You know,
Right.
so many people hate him too.
He's got to make better. There's problem. He's gonna make better cars though. There's a problem with the cars.
Really?
Well, you know, I mean, they're not that. It's not that big a deal anymore. He needs better cars.
I'm sure he'll up
I'm
it.
sure.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like the iPhone 13.
Right.
So he's making a phone too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Global domination. Elon Musk
he's
is going
gonna-
for global
He's
domination.
gonna run. Well, he sent all that Wi-Fi up to where the hurricane went
Starlinks?
through. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
Starlinks. He's gonna,
Have you ever seen one in the air?
No.
It's one of the creepiest things ever.
No, wait. Isn't it a satellite? But you put a thing like on your house or something.
No, so it's a satellite,
Right.
right?
They're already up there.
Yeah. So
With his own rockets he has. Now,
Okay, so one day I was walking
Right.
in the evening with my
Right.
neighbor,
Okay.
and we said, "What the fuck is that?"
How low was it?
It was like this stream of lights. It looked like
Oh, so you saw the satellite go over.
It looked
I've seen
like-
satellites go by.
no, it looked like 8. It almost looked like 8 or 9 stars kind of linked together, and they were moving in unison.
But you saw it in outer space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
not
like-
like you could see at the top of the house.
No, it just looked like stars were moving.
Gotcha.
We're like, what?
Well, he probably does that now. too.
What the hell is that?
I would like my own constellation to look like my face, so he moves the stars around.
At that for about 45 minutes to an hour, I was convinced that it was aliens. I'm like, this has got to be a higher being or
Gotta be
something.
something's up there.
That's
Bob.
not
Look, somebody's up there, Bob.
that's not stars. That's not stars.
Satellite. Yeah.
And then once we went home, I looked it up, or my neighbor looked it up, and
You Googled aliens?
I said, "What is this? Why are stars
aliens
moving?"
in
and
Altamont?
sure as shit said, "Hey, this is don't
Starlink
worry,
going
this
on.
is the Starlink." Oh wow, powerful stuff,
Oh, sure.
crazy.
Well, he's got his own rockets. Puts them up anytime he wants.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Just crushing it.
He is.
Just
I
crushing
think isn't he like the world's richest man at this point?
Where he's going to end up just taking over.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen.
Think so?
Yeah.
In Elon, we trust. I don't know. Seems a
Right?
bit much.
His picture will be on the money.
I don't think we want that, but I like the fact
Well, I'm
that
not saying we want it, but I mean, he's going to control everything.
he's back in the Constitution.
Right.
Yeah, which isn't the Bill of Rights.
No, that's
Totally different thing.
Totally different thing.
Yeah.
That's an add-on.
Yeah.
Right. Like page 2. Let's see what else we got going. Oh, there's another hurricane.
Yeah, I figured there'd be a third.
Sure.
It was just a matter of time, right?
This is a little one.
Is it a poof?
It's a little one.
Is it a little poof?
Tropical storm Oscar remained crouched over eastern Cuba when it would drop more than a foot of rain as it crawls over the island at it's only going 3 miles an hour.
Oh, my God. That sucks.
And it's Cuba, so it's not like they have any infrastructure anyway.
Right.
Oscar was a tiny, weak storm with tropical storm force winds extending just 45 miles from the center and maximum sustained winds at 40 miles per hour. As of Monday, 11 a.m., that's today, update, the National Hurricane Center said the storm could continue to weaken as it traverses the mountain terrain in eastern Cuba, but maintain tropical storm strength as it exits Cuba later Monday night.
I feel like, look, there's going to be... The weather is still... The ocean's still warm right now, right?
Right. Well,
It's just
Elon's controlling the weather now.
Oh, is he? Oh, I heard that.
Sure.
Interesting.
Just put that out there.
Just throw that out there.
Why not?
Because I like it when people get angry with us on YouTube. Like, hey.
Oh, that one young lady was very upset. Making jokes about that. But that one guy was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the direction was down.
Guess the direction was down.
See, the guy was one direction.
Right.
So apparently the direction was down.
Down.
Have you followed that story since last week?
No.
Apparently there was drugs involved.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Bath salts, were there bath? I mean, you know.
No bath salts. No
No?
baby oil.
No signs of
Apparently
baby
he
oil.
tried to leave or something and leave the country, and there's something wrong with his passport or something, so they were keeping him. So that might have fueled the anger, I think, with the drugs. I'm just speculating here.
Right.
I'm not sure. And
I
then he
don't
got
really
very
check
upset.
you are my form of news that's going on in the world and
Gotcha.
elsewise as far as cigar media. Like, you keep me
Right.
up to date.
Oh, that's nice.
I appreciate
I'm going to start
you.
making stories up now.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm counting on you.
Oh, you'll never know.
Okay. So what else you got?
I have some news.
Oh,
for
yeah?
PCA.
There's no Phil today.
So there's no. So yeah, when we found out he was not coming, I did not do a Phil's fun fact.
No.
Oh, we're okay. We're about halfway through the show already.
We got our...
that was Phil's fun fact. Apparently.
That was Phil's fun fact. Eric Espinoza.
It would have been something about picking a nose. That would have been the fun fact.
Right. Okay.
I would have gone more into the cognitive abilities of eating boogers.
The cognitive ability.
Phil would have.
of
I'm sorry,
eating
Phil
burgers.
would have.
Ooh, we got this wholesaler that he's very adamant about us.
Oh, who is it?
Mardo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mardo Cigars. Bam. All right, done.
There's one, what I want him to check. I mean, I won't get into specifics. There's an email address I need changed, and I've changed it twice, but the invoice keeps going to the old email anyway. Not a huge problem, but the guy laughs and tells me every time, he goes, did it again.
You gotta love QuickBooks.
Yeah.
This thing's tunneling.
You want mine?
Sure.
But just trade.
Yeah.
Just trade. Just swap them.
All right. Well, let's get into some news then, sir. From the four corners of the world.
All right. PCA adds consumer membership, but no trade show access.
Oh, yes.
The Premium Cigar Association, PCA, has announced 2 new membership tiers. One for businesses and another for consumers that will seek to broaden the organization's membership roster and revenue.
Right.
Both members are part of the PCA Alliance. The concept that is that these are for consumers or businesses that would like to be allianced with the PCA by supporting the organization. So there's Consumer Alliance, which is $99 annually.
Okay.
The Business Alliance is $250 annually.
What's the difference between the two, Michael?
Apparently $150. That wasn't planned. That was just easy. Previously, consumers had been outright banned from joining the PCA, which is a trade organization. Only entities that were in the cigar business were eligible, such as cigar shops, distributors, or suppliers. Those memberships start at $472 for industry partner memberships. Distributors and media fall into that category, or $600 for retail sales.
Okay.
The Business Alliance members are being targeted at businesses at breweries, golf courses, and restaurants. I guess things that carry cigars.
Right.
Most important,
sense.
neither Consumer Alliance nor Business Alliance memberships will include access to the annual PCA. So basically, we would like your money, but you still can't come.
I think that that's still bullshit. You know what?
I think it is too.
I think that that this is a step into the right direction. I think that they're trying to slowly kind of bring that out as far as consumers.
You think they want to let them in?
Look,
You like the fact they're going to let them in.
I love the fact that they're going to bring
What if
consumers
that
in.
doubled the number of free cigars you had to give away?
We would figure that out. There's got to be some form of compensation for that. As far as, look, these things cost money,
Right.
right? So even if it's a break even for me, and that's a contribution to the PCA.
Wait, I'm confused. What?
If
A break even.
Okay, so let's say PCA says, all right, we're officially going to run a consumer day.
Okay.
All right. Here's the amount of money that the tickets are going to cost.
Okay.
Right. And here's the allotted amount of cash that we are going to give to you. For
You want them to
product.
pay you for the cigar?
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult to do. Right.
Sure.
Even if you had specific requirements, okay, you got top 20 guys, right? Fuente Padron, Altadis,
Sure.
whatever, Davidoff,
Whoever they are.
Drew Estate.
Right.
Those guys get an allotted sum of X for whatever. Like, here's what we expect you to.
Here's what we're going to pay you to
here's
give
the-
away cigars.
Here's the amount of cigars we want you to give away, and here's the price that we're willing to pay.
Okay.
Right. And then if you wanted to add additional people for that, you can say, hey, people were asking about you as far as cigars to give away, whatever. Right. Or you could do it for free. on
so
your
they
own.
don't get it from everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
So here's
I
the ones
got
that we're going to cover.
All right.
If you as a person want to give stuff away, you can do that too, gratis, no problem.
Sure.
You can submit that. We can offset those costs as far as PCA contributions.
So you want PCA to give you money back.
Yeah, there's tons of ways to do it, and where it's still lucrative for PCA, they can still add revenue.
Okay.
Right, and it's good for, I believe, myself or other brand owners and manufacturers, because look, I want to talk with consumers anyways.
Sure.
If you're going to go out of your way to come to something,
Right.
and you're excited to meet me,
Right.
I'm excited too.
Oh.
I want to talk about it.
Very excited.
Like let's be
Very
friends.
passionate.
Very passionate.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
I'll be friends.
So
out of that $99. Oh, so you went. So they're already paying $99. And
Yeah,
they get nothing for that.
right.
So now they pay $99 and buy the ticket.
Well, if they want to purchase a ticket, yeah, they can purchase a ticket as well.
Okay, so $99 still does not get you in.
No.
It gives you access to the ticket.
You get a
that you have
sticker.
to buy.
Yeah, you get a nice sticker.
You get a nice sticker.
I support.
I
these.
support PCA. Like I voted.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Right.
about that size.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect.
Little round.
Gotcha. Business Alliance memberships are being targeted at. Oh, I already read that. Members will include as a Business Alliance. Wait.
If you're a
Business
standard
Alliance
consumer and you
not-
receive some type of notification from the PCA saying, "Hey, we heard you smoke cigars and want you to support the PCA,"
Right.
please reach out to me. I want to see what it looks like. I'm kind of curious.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to see what it looks like.
Because many cigar companies display new products during the PCA convention and trade show and notably give out free cigars to retailers to try. Consumer access PCA convention and trade show has been a much talked about topic for years.
Yeah.
In the summer of 2019, the organization unveiled plans for a cigar con, a day of the trade show when consumers would be allowed onto the trade floor. The idea was met with fierce resistance, and less than 60 days after the event was announced, they canceled the cigar con.
Yeah, well, at that point, I feel like it was it wasn't put together right.
Right?
They just kind of threw it up in the air and said, all right, we're going to do this, right? So it's instantly going to be met with pushback. And if you can't answer the questions...
Well, they were just going to do it like any Tampa Cigar Bash
Right.
or Cigar Fest or any of that thing.
Which all of that's fine. Even if they went that realm or that route,
Sure.
that's perfectly acceptable to me. You still have to have a plan in place.
Right.
And they didn't. They're like, oh, it's just going to be like
no,
this.
well, they were thinking of doing it like, you guys just give them cigars, we're not paying you.
Right. And I don't think that that's appropriate
Sure.
because things cost money,
Well, sure they do.
right? So there should be an option to give stuff away if they're going to cover costs or whatever. There should be
So
different
do you want
tiers.
an extra day added or do
Of
you
course.
want it? Okay, so then that's an extra day you have to also pay for all of us to be there.
Not necessarily. You can send people home.
Well, some, yes. But I mean,
Sure.
we're a small group. Which one of us you could really, for that, you can only really send one of us home.
Well, I would tell you that the entire staff would stay. Everybody that's there with us,
Right.
well, no one's going anywhere.
Okay, so it's another full day of expenses. For you.
Right. Which I'm perfectly fine with.
So you're fine with it. Just the cigars.
Yeah, I mean, real I don't mind spending that additional cost.
Sure.
It's an opportunity for me to get in front of people that are excited about my cigars or excited about meeting us.
Right.
I'm already there. I'm in.
I've already spent the money.
I've already flown.
Right.
right? I've already done the
I've done
abuse.
it flew there. I'm
You know,
fine.
I got to be honest. I think that would probably be refreshing at the end to talk with people that are excited about my brand.
Sure.
Or our
I'm sure
stuff.
some people would. But could
Yeah.
you see George sticking around an extra day to meet? He didn't want to meet us, and we were going to buy stuff.
What are you talking about?
George Patron.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't having that. No, but there's still going to be some people say, "Hey, man, love the podcast, love to talk."
Right.
Bobby Dunk is a great example of that, right? When Bobby came up and he was, "Hey, I'm really excited."
Right.
About,
Yeah.
I listen to the podcast all the time
Sure.
and whatever. Like that right there, and I'm like, yes, because I know that what we're doing, I know that what we represent, I know that we're honest, and and it's cool to see that people receive that.
Sure, it is.
And
Yeah.
that they appreciate.
I enjoy meeting fans of the show.
It's like, oh, thank God, because I just got fucking kicked in the face 3 times
right.
from, asshole retailers that are like, well, what's the deal you're going to give me? Like, there is no
There
deal.
is no deal.
The deal is I'm giving you the best price I possibly can to all retailers instead of incentivizing specific ones at price breaks. Right?
Right.
So, yeah, if a consumer is excited to meet us, meet you, me,
Sure.
even Greg, right?
Right.
That happens every once in a while.
It does. It does.
Hell yeah, that would make me feel good.
I think we're the exception, though, more than the rule.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't
That's
care.
the thing.
I don't care.
Yeah, well, because a lot of these, look, I think that there's a lot of things that are going to happen in the next decade of cigars.
Right?
And I think that you're already kind of witnessing a lot of the bullshit. It has to slowly go away because we're now at a realm where information kind of runs wild.
Oh, sure. Right.
Right? So, as that progresses, you're going to see better things happening in the cigar industry. You're going to have some challenges as well. I mean, government's always going to be breathing down our neck,
Sure.
trying the best to regulate and control and stop any type of cigars because even though there's no proof that it's bad for you, they're hell-bent on shutting us
stopping
down.
it for some
Yeah.
reason. Right. Anything fun, they don't want to. They can't do that.
But I wholeheartedly believe that in the next decade, you're going to witness a lot of the bullshit kind of being taken away. I think that that's already kind of happened, and it's going to continue to happen.
There's still those hardcore guys out there that believe everything they see.
Sure.
Yeah, I ran into one last week.
Right. It still exists.
It still exists.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think it gets better over time.
I hate when it does that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The PCA is one of 3 prominent cigar trade groups. Up till the summer of 2019, the organization was known as the International. We don't need to know any of that. Who cares? Pro Cigar partners with Dominican government for Cigar Worker School.
Oh.
This is
Cigar
very
Worker School.
interesting. Very interesting story. In an effort to deal with serious shortage of cigar rollers and bunchers, Pro Cigar, the Dominican Republic's leading trade organization of cigar manufacturers, and the Institute of National. It's all in Spanish.
Are you about to pick your booger?
No, it's all in Spanish.
Eat
I
it.
had an itch. So it's Institution of National Deformicate. What? I don't know. The INFOTEP, a Dominican government agency, has partnered to create a new vocational school that will train adults to work in cigar factories.
Oh.
We should go.
Okay. Yeah, to slide in as Dominicans. Hola.
It's free. Hola. Hola. Donde es cigarro? Rolo.
Rolo. Yes, I am Dominican. I've had a sheltered life.
Sheltered life.
I only
know
speak.
sun. I know who to get in the
I
sun.
only speak English.
Its first class is underway this month, a 3-month training program.
That makes sense.
30 days, 90 days. Training program that will train people to work as cigar rollers or bunchers. I could be the buncher, you could be the roller. We'll be a team.
How long do you think it takes to actually learn how to roll a cigar?
90 days, apparently.
I mean, I honestly think that would make sense.
It seems like a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Classes are being offered twice daily during the day and once at night to accommodate those who have, other jobs.
Right.
In Tamboral, an area of Santiago, there is that is home to dozens of cigar factories. Lito Gomez, co-founder of La Flor Dominicana, president of Pro Cigar. He's got a lot of free time. They're not really making cigars. Told Cigars for Podcast that he expects the first class to contain 40 graduates.
40 people.
40 people. It's 20 pairs.
Yeah. It's 20
I did that math right off the top of my head. Look at that.
at you.
Look at that. It's twice the same day I did upstairs, too. It's not like a great program. They're trying to train the next group of
The next generation.
Thank you, generation of cigar rollers.
So it seems like they're obviously having a issue facilitating rollers.
Right.
Right.
Maybe that's why they don't make any cigars right now.
Well, I wonder why that is.
Let's call John Carney.
Do you think that? I mean, is the pay enough? Is like
the school's free.
Yeah. Is there not enough people interested in it?
Well, I guess there's no way to train people at the moment other than like if your father was a roller.
Well, normally what happens is they join a factory.
That's what I
right.
mean. It's on the job training.
Yeah, they join the factory and they usually roll cigars that are massively produced.
Sure.
At the lowest cost.
Right.
So when they fuck them up,
It doesn't matter.
right, they just,
People will buy it. It's an Andalusian bull. People are going to buy it anyway. So throw it together. They buy it for the name. It was number one cigar 15 years ago. All right, Chip Golden.
Yeah.
He got kicked out of El Septimo.
Oh, no.
Yes.
He got kicked out?
Kicked out.
What did he say? I mean, the head Prince Ababwa can say whatever the hell he wants. All of these bad things about all these other brands.
Chip Golden, who has headed up El Septimo sales for the last 3 years,
He crossed the line.
No longer with the company.
Oh, my goodness.
Zaya Yunnan, owner, is that the Prince?
I think so.
Okay, we'll just call him the Prince because I can't say his name, and apparently it upsets people when I get words wrong.
It upsets them?
Tyler, Jack, Hector,
I think.
several other people.
Oh, I thought Tyler said it was refreshing.
Oh, I don't remember. I say his name right all the time. Owner of El Septimo confirmed his departure, but did not provide any further details.
Owner of El Septimo? Oh,
Yes.
the Prince.
The Prince.
Said
We're
it. Yeah,
saying
he's
the Prince.
done.
He's
Yeah.
done. Attempts to reach Golden were unsuccessful. Oh, now we can't find Chip either. Rumor is he was responsible for hiring the Hernandez brothers, and now recently the final straw was trying to hire Alfredo Cruz.
Oh, you're done.
Get rid of him. Formerly, his title was Director of Sales and Business Development. Golden is best known for spending more than 2 decades with Ashton Distributors, where he was VP of Sales for the company behind the Ashton La Aroma de Cuba and San Cristobal brands. Before leaving and quickly joining El Septimo, his tenure began in July 2021 and aligned with a period of major transformation for El Septimo, which was a brand with little U.S. presence prior to the Prince's purchase in earlier 2019.
Okay. So that had to be a press release, right?
Yes.
So somebody obviously released that information saying, hey, we terminated this guy.
Well, the Prince.
The Prince said, hey,
The
this
Prince
guy's...
said this guy's no longer with us.
Right. But he didn't explain why.
But he would know, and he's not available for comment.
Right.
And Golden is not answering phone calls.
Okay. So I would guess
Yes.
that
What is your speculation, Mike?
that he obviously...
I kind of like the, now we're looking directly at each
yeah,
other.
this is better.
Fuck you guys on the camera over there. We don't care.
I would guess that he was terminated because he wasn't doing sales, obviously.
Anymore?
Well, he couldn't...
Sales have slowed down?
Yeah, he obviously wasn't achieving the goals that the company envisioned, right?
Maybe.
That's
what happened.
That's probably what happened.
Sure.
Right? So why don't you just say that?
Maybe
Because
he doesn't want to...
You think it makes the company look bad? I mean,
I guess maybe if you're the Prince.
hey, guy missed the... But, why not just be honest? Hey, guy missed the mark. Missed the mark for 3 quarters in a row. We're moving on.
Because I am the Prince. We have sales all the time.
The Prince, we have sales.
Sales all the time.
So many sales.
So many sales.
We're
So
doing-
many.
We're doing so well, we're going to fire
We're
this guy.
doing so well. He cannot keep up with the sales.
Yeah. Or,
We have more than he can handle.
I mean, that's...
You're hiring Alfredo Cruz.
Okay, but you could say that as well. You could have said anything.
You could have said anything.
Hey,
Hey, but he just showed...
hey, here's the reality. The reality is that we've exceeded our sales.
Yes.
And we've exceeded production, and we just saw no need for him, right?
Okay, hold on. You be Charlie over at Half Wheel, okay? I'm going to be the Prince.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. Answer the
Hello,
phone.
Half Wheel.
Yes, hello. I am the Prince of El Septimo.
Hello, Mr.
We
Prince.
wanted you to know Chip Golden is no longer here.
Yes. Why? And why is he no longer with the company? Click.
He want to know why. I don't want to say.
Now he's Chinese again.
Now he's Chinese.
Perfect.
I almost slipped into my French accent. Now I'm a Chinese. Let's see. Quickly joined. EP Carrillo announces a 2024 TAA exclusive.
Okay.
There's a lot of those right now. Do you want to know about all of them?
I think that's funny. Every year it seems like the TAA exclusives come out, and it seems like every year less and less consumers give a shit about them.
Right.
Yeah. Like nothing
It becomes
is
more exclusive, it seems. And
Yeah.
this year they went to Aruba.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Why
You
don't
know,
they ever go to like Cleveland?
I would totally be down with joining TAA. Just
right. Okay. Now, last year I wanted us to be a shop, a TAA shop,
Yeah.
and I understand that something we got to get somebody's
You have to be
blessing
blessed
and kill
that
somebody.
There's a sword
What are you
involved.
going to be
have
to be a
take knee.
manufacturer? Is it easier to go that way?
I'm sure you have to be able to give away a lot of stuff.
Oh, you have to give away
that whole
stuff.
thing. Yeah,
Oh, I saw Richie's picture of the table, so everything on that table he's giving away.
he's probably just giving away
Shit.
lots of giveaways.
I'm surprised they could afford this in the ashtray at this point.
I mean, Jack will tell you.
The table is covered in ashtrays.
Jack will tell you what it takes to be TAA.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I would like to know, Mister.
Now, will he want us to share that intel afterwards?
No, we will not. We will not talk about it. But I would like to know.
Yeah, they have a thing called the Dream Machine, where you hit X amount of sales together as a whole, then everybody gets a bigger discount, stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how that
that doesn't
works.
sound good at all.
That's incentivized.
That's not like a.
Oh well, you got more sales.
Who's it work out for? Who's the advantage? Because if we're a manufacturer, we have to give deals.
Yeah, look, I
And
think
if
that,
we're a shop, I guess if you're a shop, you make out.
okay. So, but what happened? Here's what I think is what's happening.
Okay.
I think that by putting so much pressure on the brand owners and the manufacturers, and
Sure.
then you want them to create this exclusive cigar.
Sure.
What are they going to do? They're going to cut corners making that exclusive cigar.
I don't know. They look very nice, and everybody's doing them.
Yeah, well, you put a nice band on it.
Yeah, they're very nice bands. Some
You
of them
know?
look like the regular cigar with just a different band.
Right.
Which says TA exclusive. This has to be it right here.
It's got to be like, well, fuck these guys, because it's not like
Mr. Garofalo, this is the one. This says TA exclusive.
it's not like they're making a ton of money when they have to give away all these discounts.
right.
So why would they go an extra mile to make something?
And who pays for the trip to Aruba? Does the TAA pay for everybody?
I
to go
don't
to
think
Aruba?
so. No.
So everybody pays for it.
Of course.
We couldn't go without taking our wives anyway. wouldn't
Oh,
we?
I would.
So,
That's exactly why I would go.
right.
I'm like, I'm taking my wife. We're making a vacation out
Get a
of it.
vacation out of it. All right, let's see what EP's doing. He's joining the list of cigar makers producing an exclusive cigar for the TAA this year. It's Tobacconists Association of America. Why don't they ever meet in America? It's just like an eyes wide shut type thing
You
at
know-
these little parties, and they're wearing the mask like Tom Cruise. You can cut that in though.
Perfect.
Right.
I think
Swap,
you know what, dude.
doing the key parties where they're putting all the keys in a bowl, and then you pick out to put cigars in a bowl, and you
Right.
pick out a cigar.
Yeah, and and you leave with that manufacturer.
Wife.
Makes sense. Manufacturer's wife.
Sure. Who wants to live with the manufacturer?
You never know what goes down.
Oh,
in
that's
these TAA
true. You
things.
never know what happens.
But you got to. I mean, all the jokes aside, you got a valid point. TAA, Tobacco Association of America. Where are we gonna meet? Somewhere other than America.
Yeah, somewhere other than America. Well, what's a nice little country we can go to?
The math, it ain't mathin'.
Right. See, Ernesto Perez, I'm truly looking forward to seeing how retailers and consumers respond to the special TAA exclusive. Senator Ernesto Perez Carrillo Jr., founder and master blender of VP Carrillo, via press release. The well-fermented Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, combined with the Nicaraguan binder, combined with Nicaraguan binder, makes it a unique and harmonious blend. His cigar looks like a pledge with an extra band on it.
Well, I don't blame the guy.
I don't either.
You know,
What do we got laying around back there in the room, guys?
Let's put something together.
Right.
Hopefully, it tracks.
Right. I do want to see what because theirs last year had
Was
it,
good.
It was really good.
Yeah, we smoked it.
but it was a gold band.
It was a gold band,
That was a different band.
and it was good.
It was very
Yeah.
good. I'm pointing at the ashtray on the floor. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
from the knuckle sandwich
The
people.
Espinosa.
Espinosa knuckle sandwich people. Let's see. Aroa made one. So at the end of each one of these stories, they have so far CLE, Crown Heads, Fierro Tego, Hoya de Niagara, Nicaragua.
Hoyle Dick
It's a whole new cigar.
Wow.
It's a whole new cigar. That's why they put the thing in the bowl.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh, that's
Miami Cigar Company and Villager Cigars North America have announced new TAA ESP releases for 2024.
nice. Especials.
I guess. See, but like Miami Cigars, that's not a big company, is it?
Miami Cigars.
Is it a big company?
Yeah.
Okay. How about
All right.
Villager?
Villiger, they're big as far as like pipe tobacco and
Right.
stuff.
That's what I mean. They're going. They
Yeah.
They're in Aruba, Jamaica.
I mean, they're
Who you gonna take? Oh, can't sing.
they're a pretty big brand, dude.
See, Aurora made one. Oh, there's not coming out till next year though. Fierro Tego, timeless. I bet we could get that one.
The Feria Tango.
Yeah, I bet we get that one.
I bet you.
We could make a phone call.
Yeah. We could.
Timeless TAA exclusive. See, his looks the same, but with his second band.
Right.
It looks the same.
Again.
For the third year in a row, Fierro Tego is offering the Black Banded Timeless TAA exclusive and be offered in around 80 retailers in the USA.
There was a time where a lot of those things were really sought after. Like
I know. Yeah.
Crown had made like the Angel's Anvil or whatever.
Right.
And that was sought after.
They always had the band with the little Indian on it.
Yeah. Twahe's made a couple of TAAs.
Yeah.
Those were sought after.
Yeah, they were.
But eventually, people were just like, oh, okay.
Oh, let's see. He made a Black Banded Fierro Tego in 2022, 2023, and now in 2024, he's included a box.
There you go.
That's the difference.
Nice.
It's a 6x50 Toro made
All right.
entirely of Nicaraguan tobacco.
Okay, we're moving on.
Well, that's what all the stories were this week.
Oh, yeah?
What
What about Steve Saka?
Well, that's at the end.
Oh, okay.
Got to get through all this to get to that one.
Gotcha.
Horo de Nicaragua Cinco de Cinco. They're made a Cinco de Cinco TAA.
Okay.
So I understand they've asked for some back from Tobaccology to put the band on. So they would have those.
Because he has all of them.
He has all of them. $23 per cigar. That's not bad, I guess, for a TAA cigar.
That sounds a little expensive.
Oh, here's a good story. Oliva
Yeah.
recalling 60,000 lighters.
Really?
You heard about this?
No.
Oh, yes, this is amazing.
That's hilarious.
Oliva Cigar Company's announced that it's recalling about 60,000 lighters due to lack of child safety mechanisms and testing for child safety. So we've given out a lighter that is not child-proof. Okay. It's a lighter. None of them are.
Yeah, when did it was okay? So we're pulling back 60,000.
60,000 of them. They give away at, they didn't sell them.
Right.
So you get nothing back. You have to turn it in, and then we just say thank you.
Good luck with that.
Yes.
How's that going to work?
Hold on. I've already had interaction with this entire program.
What the fuck are we
The lighters are all the same basic model, but there are 4 different colors: a brown, a brown Oliva version, a brown Oliva Series V version, a red cane version, and a white nub version. All 4 were used as promotional items during the last 2 years. These lighters did not undergo the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission (CPSC) testing protocol, which determines whether a lighter poses a risk to a child. The CPSC provides detailed guidelines about how lighters must be tested. They probably figured we're not selling these, so why get them tested? And apparently somebody's child burned themselves or something.
I mean, my goodness. What is going on?
Oh, sure, but little Tommy, here, you can have this. It's fine. They test all those to see if they're good, and you just have that right there.
All right.
I
legitimately just watched you throw it at me.
I did. You didn't even try.
Yeah.
The requirements have prevented certain lighters, such as the Tor Jet, from being sold in the U.S. Certain lighters, notably disposable lighters that have a value of less than $2.75, are not subject to these requirements. So why would theirs be? It's a giveaway. It's not even worth $2.75.
Oh, maybe it's more.
Oh, in this case, I guess we read on. In this case, Oliva says the lighters do not have child restraint mechanisms and were not tested to federal regulatory requirements for child resistance. Because the lighters were given to retailers or consumers and not sold, there's no refund for the lighter.
I mean, I guess it makes sense as far as like the press. Some of these lighters are harder to press.
Sure. I mean, like that one, it's got the little extra button you got to push
Yeah.
before you can flick it up and before you can flick your bic. It's a big lighter.
Okay, so next press.
So I was at a shop.
So there's going to be a press release next week of
Somebody,
the Oliva CMO or something is fucking fired for 60,000 lighters.
60,000 lighters. But I was at a shop, and the guy goes, here, I understand I'm supposed to return this. And the shop owner went, well, yes, there's been a recall. And the guy goes, okay, well, what am I getting in exchange? He goes, no, that's not the type of recall. You give it to me, I throw it away, you leave, or act like I didn't see you. And the guy goes, puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, I mean, he's not.
No.
Nobody's returning those.
They've offered. Yeah, they get like 8.
8 back, yeah.
Right, but they've offered, so now they're, well, boop. We're done.
We're clean here.
We're clean here. We've legally done what we needed to do.
They got another press release out of it.
Right. Oh, apparently I pulled the Pro Cigar Partners government cigar worker story twice. It's such a good story.
Nice.
Supreme Leaf is coming out again, Michael.
Oh, yes? Why not one more?
2 newest Vitolas of American Horse's Leaf Supreme Leaf line have gone on sale.
Okay.
But only in Germany.
Oh.
We put these out in America. We still have some. What do? We sell them to Germany?
Yes.
Yes. Last month, American Horse Leaf previewed 2 new sizes during Intertobacco 2024 in Dortmund, Germany. While the cigars have slightly modified bands, not really. I saw them. They're not that different.
Right.
It's got some German words on it.
Via the Germans.
Via the Germans. It says Cease Heil on them. Well, the cigars have slightly the blend is the same as the other Supreme Leafs. Same as the American one, but now it's in Germany. All the tobacco is grown by Agrinorsa in Nicaragua, and the wrapper listed is a Corojo 99 varietal. Supreme Leaf Robusto and a Supreme Leaf Euro Toro.
So they believe that the American consumer and the European consumer likes the same cigar.
Yes.
It's pretty much what they just...
Pretty much what we're doing. We have extra of these two sizes.
Okay.
So we're making them available in Europe.
I don't know how well that tracks.
Well, we saw Terrence talking to the Vikings. Maybe they said, we've liked them very much. We would like you to bring them over. Who knows?
Bring the Supremes. The Vikings have German accents as well, huh?
Yeah, you didn't know they went to Germany.
Interesting.
Scandinavia, Germany is on. Yeah, that's the same little area.
Same thing.
Same over there.
Yeah.
All right, news reporter break-in in Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust rental car. Thousands of merchandise was stolen.
Yes.
Do you want to play it now? We have a sound clip.
How long is this? Oh, here we go.
Steve Saka here from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And, well, this is our last day in California.
Okay.
They're just all gone, all taken.
You went too far.
Everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ashtrays, cutters, cigars, mugs, Bada Barrow.
What's a Bada Barrow?
I don't know, but it's gone.
It's gone. We'll never know what it is.
To do the Alone event today.
We're going to miss the Bada Barrow.
The Bada Barrow. We'll never see the Bada Barrows.
Yeah.
And, it was almost 10K worth of stuff. That's what we're talking about here, man. So
if you take Steve, so it's probably like $2,500, right?
Let's say $10,000 worth of stuff in two Pelican cases. How big were these cases?
If you got a 4X that, right? It's a 10K.
$10,000.
Some dirt bag out there snagged everything. Well, you know what then happens? You then got to call the police. And then you got to deal with a rental car that you can't drive anymore.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you got to get a new car.
$600 you had to pay for that car for 2 days.
So he's with Lafferty, right?
Right. He left Lafferty to deal with the police while he Ubered to another airport to get the car.
How do you not pull this shit up? First of all, what are you driving? It's got a big window.
It looked like a big SUV.
It was an SUV. It wasn't a van.
No, it was an SUV with a lift-up back end thing.
So you got two Pelican cases.
Right.
Why isn't Lafferty bringing that into the hotel?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Right. Because they're heavy.
Hey, this is $10,000 allegedly. $10,000.
Yeah, $5,000 a Pelican case, and we're just going to leave it in the car.
Yeah, you know
it'll be fine.
Not important.
No, it'll be fine. It's okay. Who's going to know?
Yeah, who's going to know? Who's actually watching?
In Pearson, Florida, a kangaroo survived a scare from a bear.
Really?
Thursday night in Florida, and now the search is on for the hopping marsupial. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood said on a Facebook post that the kangaroo escaped its enclosure and was spotted hopping along a road in Pearson, about 55 miles north of Orlando. Just when you think you've seen it all, Pearson is hopping tonight, Chitwood said. He later provided an update on Facebook saying the kangaroo reportedly escaped due to a bear entering an enclosure. Not located yet, but we have been in contact with the owner and are keeping our eyes peeled. Spokesperson for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission acknowledged the situation in the following statement to Cigars or Podcast.
Oh.
Or New 6. It was the same thing.
Right, one or the other.
Yeah. FWC officers are continuing to search the area for the missing kangaroo. The remains an active investigation. The public can report any recent sightings to FWC by calling the Wildlife Alert Hotline at 1-888-404-FWCC or 3922.
So this thing is loose.
It's loose.
Still.
Kristen Turner, Public Information Director for the Northeast Region Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. In addition, the FWC told News 6 that the kangaroo was confirmed to have belonged to a nearby resident. I guess you can have kangaroos, apparently.
I guess it's a thing.
No other details about the kangaroo, including whether it's a pet or a type of enclosure. What else would it be if it's not a pet? Does it work?
It's Florida, brother. It's a lawless swamp. We do what we want.
Have been released. Anyone who sees the roo should call Sheriff Chitwood directly.
Here's his cell phone number.
Here is his number.
386.
888-404-3922. All right, now we have another haunting.
Ah, yes.
In the area.
Okay.
Wops Hops. You know where Wops Hops is?
No.
I've been there.
Yeah?
It's in Sanford.
Okay.
Wops Hops Brewing Company was Sanford's first microbrewery, but before that, it was Stokes Fish Market.
Okay.
The building was built in 1916 and operated as a fish market until the early 70s. Reports from many different mediums who have visited have stated there are 5 ghosts there.
5.
5.
Is one of them a
Who
fish?
still reside in the building. No, they're people.
Yeah.
Ghost people, not ghost
They're
fish.
ghost people.
Ghost fish. They have names.
Yeah.
They've given their names.
Bob.
Jennifer,
Yeah.
Claudia,
Uh-huh.
Stephen,
Uh-huh.
David,
Okay.
and a 5th spirit who will not give his name.
The unnamed 5th spirit.
Yes, the spirit to be named later. All been seen wandering the brewery on many occasions. Visitors of the brewery have mentioned feeling cold spots, seen misty apparitions, and dog owners have claimed that the 4-legged friends get uneasy in the beer garden.
Oh,
It's on the outside edge of town. You can visit Wop's Hops for the ghost and stay for the beer.
nice.
I've been there. I've had food there and everything, but nobody ever mentioned the ghost.
Nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything about the ghost.
Your food didn't move by itself.
No.
Slimer was not there.
No Slimer.
Nothing.
No Slimer.
No. You think that? I mean, I would lean into that. I'd have.
I would have pictures up and things and everything.
I'd have next level stuff. I'd have
right.
David.
Ghost pepper stuff.
David was an IPA guy. You know what I mean? And he'd have his own.
David, one of the names.
He'd have his own tap. Yeah.
Jennifer, Stephen. Oh, David, yes.
Claudia.
Yeah. Stephen liked a nice ale.
Right. And the
Claudia was a real bitch. She was always angry.
Yeah.
All the- Well, maybe you don't want to make fun because you'll piss him off.
the unnamed ghost would be like a stout or something.
Right.
Yeah.
There was another one, I forget where it was, but there is a busboy, a ghost busboy.
Yeah.
And if you see him, he gets angry and attacks you.
Really?
Yeah. It's not in Sanford. I think it was St. Augustine.
That's
So if you
hilarious.
see him, you're supposed to act like, I don't see him over there.
I'm not looking at you.
I'm not looking at you.
not
If you
looking
look
at
at him and go, hey, look at the ghost, apparently he throws shit at you.
I'm
and
like,
stuff.
are you going to take care of these glasses or what?
Right. And then he attacks you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Terrible. It's terrible.
A listener of the week?
I have a shop of the week. I was hoping you had a listener of the week.
Okay.
Do you have a listener of the week?
Yep.
We don't have a gong.
Gong.
Listener of the week is
Santos Torres.
Santos Torres. Oh, now you know his name? Is that the Santos we were talking about upstairs?
Yeah.
It had no last name?
No.
Yeah, you said, because Steve, is there a last name? You go, no, it's just Santos. And I said, it's like Cher. Or Madonna. And you just looked at me funny.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you guys.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. Shop of the week is Cigar Life in Lakeland.
Oh, really?
The newest addition to the Postania family.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Cigar Life in Lakeland.
Yes. Go over there to see Mario and Patty and smoke all of our cigars.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you got anything else?
I think that's it.
All
We
right.
got a Smashing Pumpkins event this Friday.
Oh, yeah, Smashing Pumpkins this Friday. We're going
With
to smash a lot of pumpkins.
With Drew Estates, one of our best events.
Is KD's coming?
Yeah. Katie will be here, and they'll have lots of giveaways.
No
and-
Pedro?
No Pedro.
Oh, thank God. We don't have that much liquor here in the building.
It's handmade.
It's handmade in
in Esteli,
Estelí,
Nicaragua.
This show is going to be bananas.
Bananas, man.
Bananas.
Give it
Hey,
up.
Jack was just on El Fumar.
I
Smokey
watched
Bear.
part of it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I saw the beginning. I love Bear, and I love Bear's show. But what's that little thing at the beginning where it acts like he doesn't know the camera's on?
Oh, like yeah.
Right.
It's like this behind the curtain thing.
Right. Yeah.
He likes that.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and then I messaged several times in the comments section of,
Oh, did you?
I like that hat. Can I have that hat?
Oh, did he have the same hat on?
And yeah, well, because he doesn't like when
Right.
people
Doesn't
ask
like
for his
people
hat.
ask about the hat. Right.
And I didn't get acknowledged, so I left.
Oh, until you stop watching.
So then I just watched the Jets get their ass kicked. So,
Oh.
yeah. All right.
All right. This has been 350. Oh, 357 like the gun. All right. We got to go. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
Hey there, cigar enthusiasts. If you're looking for the latest and greatest in the cigar world, then you need to tune into the Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon. Join us every week. Wait, every weekly?
Yeah.
Join us every week for insider news, exclusive interviews, and some of the most entertaining and incessant bullshit discussions you'll ever find anywhere. Whether you're seasoned aficionado or just starting your cigar journey, we've got something for everyone. Do not miss out on our behind-the-scenes stories, industry updates, and the occasional rant. the occasional rant that will keep you coming back for more. So grab your favorite cigar, sit back, and light up with the Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon, available weekly. Subscribe today and become part of the Hustler family.